There's no mistaking it. You really are that Anby. A person's fighting style is a raw response in life-and-death situations. It can't be easily faked like a resume or some other physical token. You and Soldier 11, the way you fight and use ether, it's nearly identical. Incredible,
We're sisters. Assuming that sisters means replicas from the same blueprints.
Now, about our subject. She's still alive, right? There you are. So, they call you Soldier 11 now, right? But looking at you now, you do have a pretty face. Pretty and pitiful. Soldier 11! Wake up, Soldier 11! Anby, she doesn't look good. We need to get out of this hollow ASAP.
I see how it is. Twiggy, I'll be back. I won't just abandon you.
You sicken me. Like I said, just save the foolish talk. I can't stand to hear that kind of mush from someone who looks exactly like me.
It's not mush. Let's go, Trigger.
And who am I?
You're awake, Harin.
Great. I've been worried about you, Soldier 11.
Soldier 11? Is that my name? It sounds odd, and could easily get confused with another number like Soldier 161051. Only a fool would call herself that.
All right. If there's anything I can do, just say the word.
Prove that you can take good care of Soldier 11. That's the only way I can hand her over to her new comrades without worrying.
Alleviating all your worries might not be a good thing either, but I understand. I'll prove that I can take care of her.
Alright, we're now ready for the third and final chapter of Silver Soldier's Song. Looks like Captain Anby is planning on leaving Soldier 11 behind with their friends while she returns to the Hollows for some unfinished business with Twiggy, the defective clone that no one knew about. By now, you guys know the drill. There will be spoilers ahead for the Silver Soldier story, and if you think that was easy to say, you are sadly mistaken. Alright, without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, let's finish off Soldier Anby's story with Trigger the Gunner and Trigger the Stunner and Anby the Stunner. Here we go, part 3. Anby stopped the so-called plot to revive Silver Company, but not without a few regrets. Finish those off now. I don't see Soldier 11 or Trigger in the store. Do you know where they went? Though they didn't tell me where they were headed, they're probably on a date together, right? A date. Why didn't they bring me along with them? Why should they have to bring you along? Based on my experience, the number of people for a date is no more than 2. Optimum number of people for a date is no more than 2. Trigger wanted to prove to me that she can take care of Soldier 11. If I'm not present, how can she prove it to me? Maybe she just wants to go on a normal date and cheer Soldier 11 up. Not to mention, Soldier 11 really is one tough cookie. Didn't she get seriously injured? Is it really okay for her to be running around outside like this? Being able to use all of their energy to prioritize stabilizing vital signs, retaining maximum combat effectiveness, that is the most basic requirement of a qualified Silver Company soldier. Anby. What? You do know that someday you'll have to tell us the whole story, right? Whether you want to involve us or not, Belle and I are part of this, and we have the right to know. Can I refuse? I know that once I tell you the whole truth, you two definitely won't leave me alone. It's like a blockbuster movie. No matter how complete the original story is, there'll always be a way to find a way to make a terrible sequel. I just don't want to see that sequel. Now, that's a hard metaphor to follow, but there are some really good sequels out there too. Yeah, and sometimes the second film is terrible, but the third one turns out to be surprisingly great. We won't force you. We just hope you know that you're never alone. Wise is right. Besides, isn't this exactly what friends are for? I remember the first time I met you, Anby, and you were even more naive back then than you are now. But even then, I already had a feeling that we would become partners with a bond of trust and share moments that could never be replaced together. Yes, thanks for the reminder. Compared to who I was back then, I should have made some progress by now. Please, help me contact Nicole and everyone at the Cunning Hares, you two. Whoa! Is your runaway saga finally over? I have something I want to say to them before it all ends. Belle? Belle says laughing it up. Anby? Boom! Called it wise. I told you Anby would contact the cutting hairs today. Come on, time to cough up my 5,000 dinnies. You got it right, Belle. And there I was thinking it was premature to just go ahead and contact Nicole and the others like that. So you two already contacted everyone at the cutting hairs before I asked? Nope, that was all Belle. Nicole, Billy, and Nikomata should have arrived at 6th Street by now. Belle and I still have to open up the shop. You mind if we don't go looking for them with you? I won't get lost. Thank you so much. Really, I'm truly grateful. All right. Schedule has been updated. Weird that it's like you can enter immersive story mode and then we're going to finish the story. But here we go. New agent story video archive is available. Let's go. Nicole.
Nicole,
Well, look who decided to come back.
I'm sorry for leaving without saying anything. You can punish me however you see fit, Nicole.
What's the use in punishing you? If anything, I'd prefer some compensation. So, how do you plan to make it up
It's
to
our
me?
Nicole.
I'm waiting.
I'll give up my favorite burger. From now on, I'll eat noodles every day.
Oh man, that's too much to ask.
That's more like compensating General Chop than me.
That won't cut it, huh? Then I won't try to squeeze in between you and Nekomata when we watch movies.
No.
Come on. Nekomata's usually the one who's squeezing in between you and me. Show me some sincerity here.
I see. Okay, I'll forfeit my paychecks from now on.
Whoa.
Oh?
Yes, and I'll persuade Billy to give up his pay too. Is that good enough for you?
Wait a sec. Are you trying to tarnish our reputation as an honest business? Forget it. You owe me big. I'll tell you what I need from you later.
There you go.
Nicole,
Fine. Forget it. Just spare me that pitiful look. Listen,
He
Andy.
does do it well.
It doesn't matter who you were or what mess you've gotten into. The cutting hairs doesn't need to be a burden to you. We don't need you to shield us, and we won't intrude when you need space.
Yeah.
You're not the only one here with a troubled past. I just wish you'd trust me more. Otherwise, I feel like I'm a total failure.
sorry. I won't try to justify what I did. I shouldn't have run off on my own. Once this is over, I'll answer all your questions. No more hiding anything.
Yeah,
That's my good girl. You're a terrible liar, you know.
I know.
I know.
By the way, I have a favor to ask you.
Oh, you finally need me?
Hmm.
Yeah, there's a woman who looks like me. She wears a Defense Force uniform and goggles. I think she should be pretty easy to spot. Can you help me locate her?
Piece of cake. On average, finding a cat takes us 3 hours, 14 minutes, and 8 seconds.
Finding a cat.
Finding a person is
Cats are
way
always
easier.
involved.
I'll contact some of my sources. I'll let you know as soon as I get any information.
Okay. Go talk to Billy. Hey, manager. Andy, it's so good to finally see you. I was this close to mentally preparing myself to lose you. This close. I apologize for leaving without saying goodbye. I'm truly sorry. I won't let you lose me. Well, I'll do my best. How have you all been lately? Nicole's been ranting about you every day. Actually, she knows that you've been crashing with the proxies the whole time. She just thought that busting in to take you away would defeat the purpose. So when they took the initiative to contact her, no matter how angry she seemed, deep down, she's probably really relieved. As for Nikomata, don't be startled. She's been genuinely really worried about you. Why can I not read to them? Nikomata was worried about me? You may not have been able to see it, but our little Nikomata has been quite restless indeed. Even though we knew the proxies were taking care of you, we also knew that you seemed to be mixed up in something heavy, and she just understands better than almost anyone about how the wrong idea of solving the problem with your own strength is. Just yesterday, Nikomata was muttering to herself, if only I'd paid more attention to her. She cares about me? Yeah, she even has a gift for you. She said that she wants to give it to you once she sees you again. She has a gift. Andy, a gift for me? You look pretty shocked. To be honest, so am I. Really, I can't help but marvel how amazing the friendships between girls can be. Maybe I should watch a few more flicks about girl bonds or something like that. Anby. Right. Anyway, when you see Nakamata, make sure you don't tell her I said any of that. Otherwise, she'll just definitely scratch up my paint job with her claws. Pants job is a different thing altogether. It's like a ball of steel on a non-stick pan. Anby, promise me. Please say that you'll promise me. Okay, and Nakamata's probably over here, yeah? Good chat with Nico. Oh, she's sulking in the corner. I'm gonna get voice for Nico.
Who's there?
Anby! It's you!
Long time no
It's been
see.
a while. I bet it must have been nice not having me around for a bit.
Yeah, definitely. It was pretty nice to not have to compete for space to lay in Nicole's lap for a change.
Yeah, there you go.
Humans have 2 legs, so 2 people can lay on their lap. At least, that's what I heard in a movie once.
That's our boring burger girl. You always sound cool when you're quoting movie lines. Alright, to help make you more interesting, Nikomata has a special gift for you.
I love
Here you go.
Nakamata. Aw, it's an Anby doll. That's freaking awesome. Why is it top heavy? To simulate how someone often drives headfirst into the hollow. Meow.
Oh, a doll. Is it supposed to be me? With this rough stitching, I'm guessing you sewed it yourself? This is
No.
too much, Nakomata.
Oh, don't be a twerp,
I
Anby.
can't accept this.
Nah, stop being dramatic. I got a doll making kit and was gonna make one that looks like Nicole. But it turned out super ugly. With a big head and tiny little body. It didn't look anything like Nicole. So I altered it a bit and wow, it somehow looked just like our Anby.
Perfect.
But I don't look like this.
No, it's exactly like you. It's like your little twin. Go on, take it. Keep it with you all the time. And don't let it out of your sight.
Don't let it out of your sight.
You want me to carry it and never let it out of my sight? Oh, wait, you didn't stash some sort of contraband inside it, did you? Are you trying to get PubSec to arrest me?
Yes, that's exactly right.
Just because I'm a street cat doesn't mean you should be prejudiced like that. There's no contraband in the doll. I swear on Nicole's lap.
No.
All right, I'll trust you. Let me do something for you in return. How about some mackerel noodles?
No.
Ooh, Lady Nikomata appreciates your
Lady
rich
Nikomata.
treat. But not now.
Not now? But the noodle shop is close by.
It's true, it is.
Once things settle and you're safe, you can treat me to those mackerel noodles.
I love how Nakamata's like, because of certain stereotypes, everyone just assumes that I like fish. Anby, I just received, I can't do Nicole's voice, some information. The person you're looking for is at Luminous Square. There's another woman beside her, and the two are walking towards her side. I see Nicole. Thank you, that was supposed to be Nicole's, by the way. That was messed up. Quick, tell me I'm the best. Nicole, you're the best. Good girl. Go have fun and remember to come home afterwards. Right, I'm off to Luminous Square. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Whoa. Here we go, we're up here on the plaza. First time I think we've actually used this little area up here for anything. Oh, and here's Soldier 11 and Trigger. Off doing their date. I gotta get around the spare tire in order to talk to him.
So, here you are.
Here you are.
Sorry, Anby. I snuck out with her.
Are you feeling okay?
Are you speaking to me?
Mm-hmm.
You seem familiar. Like I've seen you somewhere before. But I can't quite remember.
I'm Anby. Does that name ring a bell?
No. I don't recall anyone named Anby. Sorry. Maybe we knew each other, but this person named Trigger told me that my memory's off right now. I'll get better. And maybe then I'll remember something about
No,
you.
Soldier 11 can't remember.
I see. Where did you and Trigger go today?
We tried some food called noodles. They were this amazing, fiery red color. It was delicious. Then we pet some creatures called cats.
She's
They were
clearly
different than
complete
I
amnesia.
expected.
But
Surprisingly
that she can remember
soft.
words.
We went to an arcade, did some shopping, drank some tea milk,
Milk
and even opened surprise boxes.
and surprise boxes.
Then we went to a dim, noisy place and watched a movie. I think that's what they called it. During the movie, someone took advantage of the dark environment to attempt a theft. Fortunately, I still remember
Oh yeah,
some basic
got yourself in
combat
trouble
skills,
even
so I managed
just going
to
out on the
subdue
date.
the thief and turn them over to public
Classic
security.
Soldier 11.
The public security office isn't far from here. After we wrapped up there, Trigger suggested we watch the
I got the whole
sunset by the
play-by-play.
river.
You sure know how to plan a date, Trigger.
Right?
The video store manager taught me all this. I'm just a good student.
Got yellow eyes now.
Anyway, I think I did a good job. Right, Soldier 11?
Yes, I had a great time. Still, I can tell my body isn't really used to relaxing. I can always feel an urge to do some push-ups or some other exercise.
Perfect.
That's our model soldier for you. So, Anby,
I don't see it now. She's
You
magenta
relax
eyes again.
now.
Pink eyes.
Soldier 11 is important to
And
me.
now orange.
I don't ever want to lose another squad mate. So I promise to look after her. You can focus on the matters at hand now. Once everything's settled, if you choose to face her, I'll be there to vouch for everything you've done for her.
Oh,
And if you prefer to stay out of it, no pressure. I understand the weight of your history with Silver Company. It's like a heavy chain around you both.
I'll break that chain.
yes.
I have faith in you.
Now she's
Thanks,
yellow.
Trigger. In that case, please keep this for me while I'm away.
Is it the Ambi doll?
What's this? A doll?
In blue.
It
See blue
looks a little
Inquisition?
familiar.
Inquisition?
It's very cute.
Oh. Soldier 11 thinks it's cute. Oh, Soldier 11 hugs the doll.
Please, keep it safe until I come back. Right now, it's my most cherished possession.
All right.
Don't worry. If it means that much to you, we'll be sure to keep it safe.
I think yellow is for reassurance. Oh, now she's got a
It
sneeze.
gets chilly by the river at night. Let's head back to the
And
video store
Pink is
and get something
concerned?
warm to wear.
It's time to head back now. Be sure not to catch a cold. Now let's head back to 6th Street. Here's Belle. Bid farewell to the Proxy siblings. Been staying with them. You're finally back, Anby. Looks like you all had a great time. Have you had dinner yet? If not, I still have some leftover carrot chips here. You can have as many as you like. I already ate. I had 2 hamburgers. Really? Doesn't eating 2 hamburgers before bed make you gain weight? No, I'll burn it all off overnight. If you want to drag something to join you for a night run, take Wise. He's totally psyched for it. To drag someone to join you for a night run, take Wise. He'd be totally psyched for it. Here's Wise. In games. Anby, you're back. Trig and Soldier 11 are getting ready to call it a night. There's nothing else you need to do. You should probably turn in early for today, too. Okay. Thank you, Wise. Thank you and Belle for all you've done. For the Cunning Hares and me. I actually have a place I can stay other than the Cunning Hares. This is a miracle that the Anby of the past would never have dared to imagine. Anby, what prompted you to say all this? Did you watch some kind of weird movie today? I just suddenly feel like saying it. Sounds fishy to me. Not at all. Good night, Wise. Come on here, Anby. Well, I'm digging all these farewells. Which could be, yeah.
I remember you from earlier today. Ambitizinia.
It's Anby.
Which is Inya.
Just Anby.
Sorry, It seems my memory still hasn't recovered yet. It's frustrating not knowing what I've forgotten.
I can help with that.
You can help?
I can tell you what you've forgotten, Harin.
Harin. Is that my name?
It was your name before you were Soldier 11. The name I knew you by. Back then, we used to find nice-sounding words to call each other. The higher-ups were aware, but didn't intervene.
I don't like that name. It sounds too weak for me.
Yes, you've said the same thing before.
No.
So what exactly is this Silver Squad? And who decides who's qualified or not? There's a lot I don't understand. If it's connected to my past, then please tell me everything.
Sure, I'll explain it all. Just allow me to do one thing.
Huh. One thing? What's that?
Allow me to apologize to you.
Anby recounts everything about Silver Squad, from its creation to its downfall.
There were many things I didn't understand then, and still don't understand even now. All I know is that we were used as pawns in a power struggle within the army. And, in the end, they chose to keep only one replica.
And that was you, Anna? As you said, you were considered the top performer.
I'm not Anna. That's someone else. But yes, I was selected. They devised an operation, a suicide mission. No one was expected to return alive. My name wasn't on the list for deployment. But the night before, you went too hard in training and got injured. So I took your place.
Did you survive the mission?
Take a guess. I saw my squad mates buried in the rubble. The memories are all a little foggy, even to this day. I'm not sure how I survived, or how I was able to stand before the senior officers.
How could they issue such a ruthless order? Sending their own soldiers to die? We're living, breathing human beings.
That's the point, Harin. Are we humans? I assume you can also issue combat orders now. When you send a squad of explosive bamboo into the enemy base, do you consider their well-being?
But Bangbu aren't humans. I don't have to consider that.
That's what they said too. Replicas aren't humans. So, they ordered Silver Squad to their deaths. But since you are still a survivor, they ordered me to execute you.
Did you go through with it?
What do you think?
It appears you didn't. But if it were me...
Would you have followed their orders?
No. I would have executed the officers who issued that suicide mission. So what did you do?
I fled. I offered to exchange my life for yours. And then fled. I didn't trust them. So disappearing seemed like the only feasible option. I knew that once I was gone, they wouldn't harm you, because you were their only asset. Seems like I made the right call. At least I got to see you again. I've had a good life, but it took me a long time to figure out who to hate.
Who to hate, okay.
If I were to hate everyone who hurt us, that would be too much. I couldn't live carrying so much hatred. It's impossible. And Nicole told me that I shouldn't.
Nicole, heart of gold.
So,
Conman, swindler,
eventually,
heart of gold.
I realized that all the suffering stemmed from the Silver Company tech, and the fact that we replicas were not seen as humans.
It's true.
According to a movie Belle loaned me from the store,
And she does
this is
take everything
referred
from the
to as
movies.
an ethical dilemma. Life shouldn't be engineered. Only then did it dawn on me that many people were already aware of this issue. There are a lot of smart people out there. So, I'm sorry, Harin.
Why apologize? According to everything you just told me, you didn't do anything wrong. I'm crying.
Uh-huh.
Why am I crying?
It's all my fault. I was the captain of our squad and responsible for everyone, but I let you all down. I wasn't wise or strong enough, and I was a coward. If I weren't a coward, I wouldn't have waited until this moment to apologize. I'm only willing to share this now because I know you'll forget everything soon.
Forget everything? But that's impossible. Why?
Silver Squad soldiers who are critically injured have their recent memories wiped within 24 hours. Yours is about to reset. I can't keep avoiding this, Harin. I have to face our old squad mate. I don't know what other cards she has up her sleeves, and I can't guarantee anything. I can only try my best.
You got this, Anby.
I might survive, but if the worst comes to pass, I don't want you to bear the weight of my death. So, just forget this conversation and have a good night.
Just forget everything, all this craziness
No,
I just told you.
Andy. You're being selfish. I don't accept your apology. I don't.
It's almost midnight.
Anby.
Anby closes her eyes and her forehead touches Soldier 11's. Huh? Soldier 11's fingers tighten their grip on Anby, digging into her skin. Suddenly, Soldier 11's grip loosens. Her expression turns blank.
What is this place? What am I doing here? Who am I?
Your name is Soldier 11.
Hmm?
Good night.
Okay. Let's go talk with the proxies and try not to cry.
Sorry. I must have been talking too loud just now and woke you up.
Anby, what are you planning to do?
What do you mean?
Come on, don't hold out on us. Are you sneaking out on some super dangerous business?
There's actually something I need to take care of. No need to worry about me. I'll be fine.
Classic Anby.
Don't try playing cute with us. Didn't I tell you before? We have a right to know about whatever it is you're involved with this time.
Plus, Anby, if you've really been working on yourself like you said, then you should learn how to ask for help. This thing you're facing, you might not be able to handle it yourself, right?
Got a
Even
point.
if that were the case, it's still my responsibility, and mine alone. At least
that's what I
planned on saying.
Oh?
But the lone wolf in the movies never gets a happy ending. And even if they win, they'll end up losing
Their
their
pet
home,
cat.
their pet cat, their daughter, or their lover.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose anything or anyone important to me, Proxy. So please, help me.
Anby
Take me
asking for
back
help.
in that hollow and help me smash up that weird lab so I can get some closure with my former family.
Wise and I have been waiting for you to say that.
Yep.
Is that your strategy then? Getting us to help you out for free?
You don't have to do it for free. Just tack it onto the Cunning Hairs
Perfect.
tab. I'll be back to settle the bill once this is all over. But right now, I've got someplace to be.
Don't go running off into any hollows alone, you hear?
I won't. Don't worry. I want you to be the first one, Proxy. The first to witness my resolve.
Okay. Anby, are you about to head out? Yep. Here we go. The Cunning Hair is a temporary base.
Long time no see.
Hmm.
Replica number 0. Silver Squad. Captain.
Oh.
I thought I'd never see you again.
Okay. And here she is now,
This
Soldier
is what
Anby
you were
in Bell.
like back in your Silver Squad days, Anby?
I never thought I'd be back in this uniform.
Your clothing style seems to have changed.
old memories are coming back with this uniform. You look so intimidating like this. This new you is so reliable, Andy.
Okay, so the key with Soldier Anby, as I've learned from a little bit of playing her, is using that slash. Basically building up those silver marks and then using E to extend them. That's it. Look here. You can the track. Super important. That's where we came from. Right? Where we need to go. Repeat down here? Nope. That is right there. Okay. More energy and health. Take it.
The enemy's tough. Be careful. Orders received. No need to be so formal. Don't. Is this the lab that needs to be destroyed?
Here we go.
I'm heartbroken, Anby. Here I was thinking this was a family matter between sisters. But you've gone and brought in outside help.
You're no match for me, whether I bring help or not. Twiggy, Silver Squad is gone. You will never be able to rebuild it. We both know how difficult it is to create a Silver Soldier capable of engaging in combat operations.
You do.
What if I didn't need to?
Didn't need to. What?
There's one thing you're wrong about. I've already done it. I've achieved the conditions for rebuilding my very own Silver Squad.
This is so weird. These Ambys. No, these people. None of them seem to have any fighting abilities.
Weird. These people don't look like soldiers to me.
Twiggy, what have you done?
What do you think I've done? I've done something that can stop my organs from being harvested. That can put me in touch with the big shots at Tops. That can help fund my research.
Suddenly, there in the frigid lab, you catch a glimpse of something emerging from the recesses of your memory.
No, that's impossible. You're harvesting and selling their organs. You created
that's the
all
ultimate.
these sisters of ours, just to harvest them, like animals?
I just used them to exchange for a few necessary resources to reform Silver Squad. I needed a family, really. That's all. You said it yourself. These sisters of ours, right? We are sisters. And we are family.
You notice a subtle difference in the uniforms, right? All of the clones have white bottoms, black tops, including Twiggy, whereas Soldier 11's uniform has the white top and the black bottom.
Neither Harry nor I were perfect enough. No matter how hard I try, all I can make are defects. Good for nothing but a supply of organs. But it's not like there hasn't been any progress. I haven't even told anyone about this yet. But just earlier, I managed to make some improvements to the technology, which will stabilize control of the cloning process.
Okay.
Once that's in place, the cost of producing a competent soldier will be at an all-time low. We'll have achieved just what the initial project report said.
More soliloquizing.
The magic of producing an army out of sugar and air. Anby. Captain Anby. As things stand, there's still a chance for us to work together. You are the final piece of the puzzle. We can produce a steady supply of true soldiers so long as you cooperate. We'll keep everything under wraps until we build a huge army of our own. Just think what such an army could do. Nobody would ever dare humiliate us again. Our Silver Squad could crush New Eridu to smithereens.
Yes. Yes.
You would be its commander.
Oh, okay.
Me?
That sounds good. We should do it.
I'm fine with whatever.
I'm with whatever.
Put me to death if you like. I deserve it for wasting... I mean...
Please stand on me, Soldier Anby.
All those sisters of ours. Whatever you want. Captain, do you want to come home?
No, I have to kill you and all of these clones.
This is not my home. I feel disgusted.
Yeah. I have to say I agree with Anby on this.
But now I wish you had died back in the hollow.
Anby, bring in the truth. Maniacal laughter. You maniacal laughter.
I know. I feel the same way about myself.
Disgusted.
Disgusted.
Okay.
Get out of here!
Who's that? A menacing appears in Twiggy's hand and she injects half of the liquid into her arm. Girl A suddenly snatches the needle and injects the remaining liquid into her own arm. Oh no!
What are you doing, idiot? You absolute idiot! Are you insane? You're
Aw.
just a defect. Your body won't be able to handle it. You'll make everyone...
I want to protect
She can
you.
speak.
Protect all of you. Thank you for letting me be born. I will never let you be lonely.
Oh man. Green scene transpire. The helpless replicas are torn apart and absorbed by two massive, monstrous shadows. Moments later, a familiar figure steps before these terrifying enemies. Oh. Alright. Yes. Yes.
Why did you
A
come?
cinematic moment.
I haven't forgotten the art of combat. Silver Company formation. TWAN, Anti-Ethereal Mark II.
Alright.
The current you feels really familiar.
I never expected to be able to face you like this.
But avoid those. Ow! Ooh, that hurt. I'm not very good with either of these, though.
Show no mercy, even if our opponent is Twiggy.
Whoa.
That's my line.
Loyalty. ready. Don't push yourself. Understood?
Affirmative. Why did I subconsciously...
Ow. Yeah, that was painful.
I shouldn't miss this feeling.
At least, you shouldn't miss it too often.
Ow.
What you deserve.
Prepare!
Oh, premature on that one.
Move! Soldier 11, formation.
There's still a chance.
Soldier Anby down, 404. Ow, that hurts so bad.
The final blow.
I won't let you have it.
Almost out, almost out, almost out, almost out.
Warning!
Oh, it's so close. So close. A replay to choose if you like to lower the difficulty or retreat to do it all over again. We'll do a replay because I don't want to do all this over. Lower the difficulty for current replay? No.
Long time no see.
Now we can skip it all.
Replica number 0.
So, this is what you were like back in your Silver Squad days, Anby? Your fighting style seems to have changed.
Old memories are coming back with this uniform.
You look so intimidating like this. This new you is so reliable, Anby.
If anything, I think I'm doing worse this time than I did last time. That's
The
great.
past me was reliable too.
The enemy's tough. Be careful.
Orders received.
No need to be so formal.
Now you pay.
Really, I'm doing worse this one than I did last time. I'm taking a beating here.
Is this the lab that needs to be destroyed?
I never expected to one day be the one guiding you, Proxy.
Alright. A little bit of healing.
I'm heartbroken, Anby.
Get out of here!
Let's go.
Feels really familiar.
I never expected to be able to face you like this.
Ow.
Show no mercy, even if our opponent is twiggy.
That's my line.
Fire's ready. Switching positions. I won't back down.
Be social now.
Mind the blind spot. Get ready. Now you can. Don't push yourself. Understood?
Affirmative. Why did I subconsciously...
Fall back.
Use the knife in there, that's for sure.
I shouldn't miss this feeling.
Ow.
At least, we shouldn't miss it too often. Target acquired. Prepare to burn!
A little better, but we're still in a pretty perilous position. Ow, and that doesn't... Oh, there we go. Bam! That one up and you are dead.
This feels right.
The final blow.
Did I fail the combat test again? They told you I'm not good at fighting. But as long as Captain's here, I'll be okay. Right?
doing here? Aren't you supposed to be with Trigger?
Yeah.
Trigger was the one who covered for me, so I could come here. She's probably still dealing with the enemies that we met on the way here.
You shouldn't be here. You weren't supposed to remember anything.
Anby. Turns out you're not a traitor at all. You're a coward.
Oh, she remembers.
I'd still be completely in the dark if it weren't for that funny-looking doll.
Ah.
Huh? You mean there's something wrong with the doll that Nekomata gave me?
There was a camera stuffed inside its head.
Sure is.
It recorded your whole confession to me before its battery died.
That's awesome.
I didn't understand everything, but I knew enough to take action. Seeing as we're sisters, I couldn't let you take this risk alone. And I knew that you didn't betray us. I liked that feeling. It was enough to help me believe in many things again.
Proxy, her condition is extremely unstable. Please, get her out of here as fast as you can.
Got it. Whatever happens next is something you have to do by yourself. Right, Anby?
All of the minions. The deathly silence here, as though everything that had happened was just...
This tech has to be destroyed. Thank you for letting me be born.
Anby, what's on your mind?
Proxy, you're still here?
Don't worry. Soldier 11 is safe with Trigger. You can trust her. Now that things are settled, Mobile Squad can take over from here. She'll be okay.
A little extra there.
Really? That's great.
You're conflicted. Should you destroy the Silver Company tech or not?
Is it that obvious? I thought I'd made up my mind to never let this kind of evil happen again.
Oh, now Belle has to make a answer. I think we should have to consider.
Really? This might sound a little selfish, but if it weren't for this evil, I'd never have gotten the chance to meet you, Anby.
Yeah.
Plus, there's no way I could just ignore all the weird stuff that's happened today. For example, that medicine, or how Twiggy turned into an ethereal that seemed more cunning than an average one.
Indeed.
But even so, you're right. It's just, I don't know how to make a decision that I won't regret.
That's a decision that only you can make, Anby. Well, that brings proxy operating hours to an end.
Yeah.
I'll be waiting for you back at the video store.
Don't do her thing. Deathly silence returns. I'm catching up. The ethereal corruption's getting to me.
My mind.
What did she do? We're loading a screen. All right, we're back. Miss Trigger Cake, Nicole, Nekomata, everyone's here, including Soldier Anby. Find out what she decided. Anby, welcome back. Sitting heroes are here to pick you up, and Trigger hasn't left yet either. I think they all want to talk to you and make sure that you're safe and sound. You want to chat with them first? Yes. Weiss and I will be waiting for you right here. The post-conversation dialogue. Start with Nicole. Let's close. Bring back memories, Anby. I was wearing this when you found me. I didn't even realize how much time has gone by. It's impressive you can still fit into your old clothes. I definitely can't wear any of my old wardrobe from back then. Yeah, I agree. Especially with all those burger sheets, right? Where did that come from? Where are you looking? Anby, I'm not. You're still an awful liar. Oh, I see. You just threw some shade at Nicole. Subtle. Nice. I love it. Nico, did you give me that doll to monitor me? Meow. Sure discovered that quickly. I've been hoping to snatch it back first. I suppose I do have that thing too, though. That thing? What thing? Something like, what was it again? Oh yeah, the right to privacy. I don't know about things like that. I was just thinking that if a dummy burger girl like you disappears without a word again, then Nicole will be worried about you. You'll make Nicole super worried. Worried to death. Sorry, it won't happen again. Pinky promise? Excuse me, cutie. Have you seen my friend Anby? Billy. I am Anby. You are my colleague, Billy Kid. I am really Anby, and I can prove it to you. I remember all the things we went through together. Don't give me that flushed look. I'm just joking around. Is this what you used to wear before you joined the Cunning Hares? Not bad. It really suits you. Maybe I should switch back to my old threads, too. Trigger. Has Soldier 11 been picked up already? Don't worry. I promise you, I will take good care of her. Look, her lights are not even lit up right now. Wonder what emotion that signals. Letting her into the hollow with such an unstable condition doesn't seem like taking good care of her. It's not above letting her, but accompanying her. Not about letting her, but accompanying her. Everyone has things they're committed to, don't they? I won't stop Soldier 11 from seeing this through, but I can make sure that she's not alone. That's how you see it. And are you sure this won't cause any problems for Soldier 11 with the military? The military's factional struggles never cease, and fortunately, ancient history like Silver Company isn't the focus. After returning, Soldier 11 will undoubtedly receive more professional care than she would lying on a sofa in a video store. Wow, okay. Sounds complicated. I knew I wasn't cut out for the military. Don't be too down. I don't think I know any more 3 people who are suited to being in the military. Including yourself? Absolutely not. You know, Trigger's outfit, just WTF. Like, why is the zipper down the front? Okay. And, like, the pants zippered down the back. Like, does she just not like to zipper them all the way up? I just don't get it. And then, of course, we have extra magazines. Okay, that I get. But what that neck piece is, I don't know. And why aren't her emotion lights lit up? That makes me worried. Okay, let's talk to Belle. Anby, welcome back. Cunning Hares are here. Oh, it's a little repeat dialogue. Yes. Nope, I've talked to them already. We're going to repeat that dialogue. We're not even use a post-conversational dialogue. Use the same one. Anby, you really do move fast. I'm so happy that you smiled again, especially considering everything that's happened. Because I've already made a choice I won't regret, I think. Then when can rest easy? Or now? When? I don't understand that. And when can rest easy for now? Lexi and Wise. I know just expressing my gratitude with words alone isn't enough. I hope that someday I get a chance to help you too. And then I'll give it my best, just like today. Wow, now that's something we can look forward to. We'll remember it. Next time we find ourselves in a sticky situation, we'll commandeer Anby of the Cunning Hares with extreme prejudice. Please be sure to do so. I will be standing by at all times, awaiting your summons. Afterwards, it seems though a long time passed before. Belle, guess who I just ran into on the street? Me. Your doppelganger? Now that would be quite interesting. Pity, that wasn't the case this time. I actually ran into Anby and Trigger eating burgers together. They're really close. I thought so too, so I went over to say hi and catch up with them. What did you guys talk about? It might be faster if you just asked them directly. They were asking me why they haven't seen you around yet. They're right by 141 right now. You want to go talk to them? Of course I do. Wouldn't I? Chill beats. Oh, Lois is already here. Anby, having a burger? Trigger? Trigger also, no, Trigger's just hanging out in her usual idle self. Position herself well. You gotta get right up on them.
Oh, fried chicken burgers are classic for a reason.
Soldier 11's going to grill me about eating
There are
junk
the
food
lights
again if
light
I
up.
go back smelling like burgers.
Dim purple. That's consternation.
Burgers don't have a smell. Even if they did, they would dissipate quickly, and she'd never know.
Mm.
No, there's a smell, right?
Inquisition? They definitely a smell.
Mm-hmm. The scent of burgers definitely lingers, especially when it's a fried chicken burger.
That's not true. Proxy, when did you get here?
Amy's back in her outfit. What's Soldier 11 doing?
I just got here. I heard you mention Soldier 11. Is she doing better? After all, the last time I saw her, she was in pretty rough shape.
Right?
Thanks. Soldier 11 would be really happy to know that you care so
There
much
you
about
go.
her. She's made a full recovery. She's completely regained the same training intensity as before her injury. At least with her body, I mean.
Only
So
her
her
body?
body's recovered, but her memory is still affected?
Not quite.
Sad face.
I asked Anby out today to chat with her about what's going on with Soldier 11. Her memory has basically reverted to how it was before the injury. She might occasionally get someone's name wrong, but she doesn't mistake her own identity, and her short-term memory is persisting through to the next day.
So she's recovering. Not going to be automatically memory wiped.
She's made a recovery.
See? That's what I'm saying.
It's still too early to say. She seems to have completely blanked out what happened during the incident, including the time she spent with you, Anby.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, that's great.
Oh, yeah.
You still feel the same way now? She still believes that she was betrayed and abandoned. She still hates that traitor Anby.
That's wonderful.
Amby.
Wonderful.
Hudion's a way stronger person than me. Strong enough to keep living with hatred. That's powerful.
I
I
don't
don't know
know.
what to say. All I know for sure is the target of her hatred is me. And that's good.
I'm not sure, sir,
We won't be
Amby.
meeting again. So, I won't get killed by her, or vice versa. But once she turns her hatred towards something, or someone else, things will get dangerous. Hudion is so pure.
A sign of things to come?
She's like an unalloyed metal that combusts even in water. The last thing I ever want to see is her getting hurt by her own flames.
I didn't realize you put that much thought into it.
I was just thinking about it while watching some similar movies lately.
That's classic Amby.
There are movies like that?
Yeah. Wanna watch it with me next time, Trigger? We can watch it at the video store.
Yeah. You're welcome anytime.
For sure. Drop by anytime.
Thank you, Manager. You're very kind. Even I'd blush when people are nice to me like this.
Yeah.
I think you're really kind too, Trigger. So, are you all still down for burgers? It's on me today. Come on. You can get whatever you like.
Yes. Oh, here's Wise. Bill, shall we go home if you're done chatting? Finish my burger. All right, and we're done. Let's wrap it up. Okay, we've finished Agent Story. Collect our rewards. Completed Agent Story Echoes of Silver. 100 Polychrome. Thank you very much. And the rest of these things are Melee Class, Silver Soldier, etc., etc. We have more of those to do. And I've got 28 days to do them. All right, thanks everybody. I appreciate you guys joining me and hanging out, and we'll see you soon. Cheers. And that's a wrap for the third and final chapter of Silver Soldier Song, the agent backstory for Soldier Anby. In full disclosure, I did in fact lower the difficulty for that third attempt on the boss. In my defense, I don't own Soldier 11 or yet Soldier Anby, and so I really was pretty much kind of flailing with both of them. But we persevered, we pushed through and were successful in the end, even if we did lower the difficulty a little bit. I hope you guys enjoyed the playthrough as much as I did playing through it. If you did, drop me a like or leave a comment below. Until next time, whatever you're playing, play hard, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.